something called a meter strip or a meter stick. When we're measuring, there are two types of units. There's customary units, which are the ones we usually use, like inches and feet, and then there are metric units, which most of the world uses. Tilly and Emma, you probably mostly know metric units. That's centimeters and meters, kilometers. So we're going to be working with meters today. The nice thing about meters is that they use a 10 system where we have like 12 inches is 1 foot. Everything from them is to a 10, so 100 or a 10. So today we're going to be finding points on this ruler, kind of like finding the next number in the sequence. So here we're looking to find what A is. Now we see these little hash lines in between. They're each worth something. So first decide, should you count by ones? If you count by 1, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, is that going to get you to your answer? Then maybe you try by tens, 20, 30, 40, 50. Well, I'm already to 50. Think how much you need to count by, do some trial and error. When you figure it out, you come back and figure what A was and write that on the line. Same thing here with B. You're looking to figure out what B is. This time we're doing centimeters. It doesn't really matter because you're not measuring, even though it says centimeters. You're figuring out the, kind of like a puzzle. So if here we're at 35, our end goal is to get to 85. The distance between them has to be the same. So you can't do like this is 5 more, and then this is 2, and then this is 7. You need to be counting up, like skip counting by the same number. So figure out how you're going to count, and then figure out what the value of B is, and write that on the line. Okay? Now here they want to know C, which is before 75. So I would think going from here to here, right, each of these jumps needs to be the same. So if I'm subtracting by 10, this is minus 10, minus 10, minus 10. That's not going to get you your answer though. And then you'll need to subtract even further to figure out what C is and put it on the line. Okay? Here, each hash mark here represents 5 more. So this is 5 more than this. This is 5 more than this. If you counted like that, what would D be worth? Okay, and you'll put it here. Now they want to know, for this extra question, what is the difference between the two endpoints? They're talking about if you took this number, where D is going to be, and this number and subtracted them, what's the difference? That's what you'll put there. Okay, each hash mark represents 10 more. Okay, so you're going to figure out what E is. If you're already here and this is going to be less, think if you're adding or subtracting if you're going backwards. And then the same thing, they want to know the difference of the endpoints. You'll take this number and whatever E is and subtract them and put your answer in the box. Okay? This one is talking about 10 more, so you're going to count out 10 more. And the same thing with the endpoints. Whatever you get here and whatever F is, you'll subtract the two and put the number on the line. So it's like skip counting. It's kind of like doing a puzzle. Do a lot of trial and error. Try by ones, try by fives, try by tens. Are you counting up or are you counting down? All important things to think about as you're doing these problems.